Hello and welcome to the stream here. We got our monk. We're level 44. Figured we'll go to Lower Guk. We'll burn our lesson for today, and then we'll go see where else we can go adventure. I know the mobs here in Guk are going to be the easiest to kill that we can kill and get experience. So I think that is probably the best bet for the lesson. And then I kind of wanted to go try out Karnar's castle. I know we ran by there before, but everything was like yellow and stuff like that. And I think it'll definitely be worth trying again. Really? There we go. So I didn't have enough time to make it to Lower Guk before I started at 9. Well, is it 9 yet? And I ran the wrong way. No, it is not 9 yet, but we'll get there. Totally ran down the wrong side. Where are we? But yeah, I feel like Guk's gonna be the best bet for us. And then I got the same daily quests as we've already done. So Scarlet Desert, Emerald Jungle, and I guess Stone Hive. I guess that one I never redid, so it's the same one. All right, we need to go this way now. So we'll just get down there. We'll go down to like the Frenzy area, maybe the Lord area, and that should be like the best bet for getting the lesson done, and then start branching out other places. Hey Evan, how are you this evening? There we go. There's the zone line. And I'm gonna apologize in advance if I cough. I've been in bed all day with I don't know what, but it's taking a toll. I've been coughing and whatnot, so if I cough in advance and I can't mute it in time, I apologize. All right, we're here in Lower Guk now. Let's just get down to the Frenzy. We are the only one here, so perfect. And Mercenary is on. There we go. Steel Knuckles are trash. I think we'll have to fight like every green along the way at the moment. Probably a good idea too, just to get warmed up, get our spam button working. Yeah, I think it's so my wife said Mountain Cedar is really high at the moment, and I think it's that. I have a pretty bad reaction to Mountain Cedar every year about this time. So I think it's nothing more than that. I can still taste and I can still smell. I also don't sleep very much, so probably kind of related to all that too. Come on. Alright. I don't know if the Mercenary is able to fight it from underwater or wherever the heck she's at. There she is. Greater Power. We already have that one? No, we don't. 5 AC. I don't know. I haven't gotten allergy tested yet. It's just every year about the same time. It's the same thing. And right now, Mountain Cedar is like super high in this part of Texas that I'm in. There we go. So. Just a few more kills, and we should be able to just jump down to the bottom floor unencumbered by having to kill more greens. I might check the assassin on the way down, see if the supplier is up, because we still need a bag from there. Because we are only one bag right now, and it's completely full of junk. So let's move some of this stuff in here. Perfect. And then right before this stream, I was working on the this heroic beast lord I got going on for a new series on the YouTube channel, and man, beast lords are fun. Like I have one at 120, but I've always grouped it, and so I never really focused on like the the generic stuff that a beast lord can do. It's always been, oh, it's a group, do the all that stuff, but soloing a beast lord is fantastically fun. I'm surprised nothing attacked us. Totally surprised there. Let's put her back in burn mode. Wherever she's at, she's probably gonna pull a whole train of mobs. Just a stuffy nose went around. Yeah, like I have like some land, right? And there's a lot of cedar trees on the land that I haven't removed yet, and I'm not sure if that causes it, but in this part of Texas right now, it's really high. Like whatever chart my wife looked up, it's like super high, super high or something like that. So, and it's always this time of year, every year. So it's pretty crazy. How's the experience here now? I haven't even looked. Hey, sorry Todd, how are you today? Oh, that's still pretty decent experience here. All right, let's go up here, check. The supplier is not up. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna kill the placeholder anyway. We'll come back and check this on the way out after we burn our lesson down by the Border Frenzy, whichever one we get to. That's good. That's good. Good to hear. Come on. There we go. One down. I'm gonna go for the wizard. Perfect. So I think after this one we'll jump down to the bottom floor. I just wanted to make sure. I really want to, we've killed the supplier once and we got the belt. I want to kill him again and try to get that's the wrong one. I want to try to get the bag. All right, let's go. Let's use this blessing of swiftness. Can't wait till we get to 51. Man, how does that work? I'm gonna put her on passive, just in case. Let's just sit for a second while she makes her way down to us, as she is extremely slow. I don't know if I saw the reply. I saw the 6x cleric group, but maybe there was one just killing undead. But self-found is going pretty well. We're not really finding any weapons, but it's going. We're back in Guk for the lesson for today, and then we'll go somewhere else. I just figured this would be the easiest place to do a lesson. I don't know if I would be able to get to all the way through the game just killing undead, because I don't know what I would be able to do if I ran into Like, what would be the situation like in here, right? These froglocks are alive, these are dead. If this attacked, would I just have to let it hit me, or could I kill it, you know? And then Howling Stones, kind of the same thing, right? It's littered with both, so yeah. So your 6x cleric one, I've actually started writing up some stuff to see if it would be possible. Obviously, the focus would be killing as much undead as possible, getting to there, but definitely something I'm looking at. And you could definitely restrict, you know, to one class or one race. Yeah. Yeah, 6 clerics I think is doable. 6 rogues would be probably not. I don't think 6 rogues would get very far. 6 warriors maybe, but probably not. There we go, 30 minutes. These are all light blue, so this is unfortunate. Yeah, 6 paladins would be hilarious, especially when you get 59, you go fight undead. I think at 59 I was hitting for like 6k with my paladin. When he whenever Slay Undead procced, it was crazy. There we go. Just kind of plow through all these. I think this is just gonna be the best place to burn for this. I want to get to 46, so maybe we can get the next daily quest, and hopefully it's something decent. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, like, the difficulty ramps up significantly at a certain point. I'm not 100% sure where that difficulty jump really is. I think it's like after Planes of Power-ish, but I'm doing House of Thule right now on another character, and it doesn't seem more difficult than this stuff, so... You can always play again. It's always there, and you can free to play for, I would say, until 60 without having any issues. I think after 60 it gets a little dicey with the restrictions on that, and then without having auto grant. Oh, here's a blue Dar. Nice. All right, we're almost 45. Hey, Kren, how's it going? Let's see here. Looking as a guest at work and just logging my phone to post. Yeah, I did a YouTube post like at 8 o'clock. To do that, I don't know if I'd be able to get a video up and going in that time, because it takes so long for YouTube to process my videos. Like if I say I take this video that I'm doing right now, I throw it through Adobe, throwing my intro and outro on it, and then upload it. It could be a whole entire week before it's ready. Like all the stuff is processed. Another idea I had mentioned, I don't know how possible, is Ixar only killing mobs that have scales. Beast lords only killing beast mobs. That would be interesting. It'd take a lot of planning. A lot of planning. Probably doable, but you know, significant planning on that. I've almost mapped out undead from start to beginning, and that's mostly because I have a paladin I'm leveling up in another whole different series. But undead seems to be the easier of that to find mobs. There's definitely mobs everywhere that you can do. Oh, I should have probably split these off. Because that rogue is not doing much damage. Alright, it's fine. That's fine. We mended. So if I like hide a video, I don't think there would be like a notification or anything like that, saying that there's a video there. So if you didn't go to the channel, you wouldn't see it. I used to post to Twitter, if that's something you use. I thought it still did. Maybe I'm using a different client than I used to, and it doesn't do the Twitter notification anymore. I'd have to look and see. I used to use Streamlabs when I was doing World of Warcraft a while back, and it would send out tweets. I used to send out tweets for everything, but I kind of stopped doing that. There we go, level 45. Let's go over to the Sentinel. Yeah, but I've started looking into it to see if there's any way I can do that. Some more notifications. I know if I think it was the if this then that I used to have set up, but then they went, everything was paid or something like that, and I got annoyed. Come on. Oh, this is dicey. Huh, no problem. Yeah, the mono class or mono race, definitely something I started looking into, and with some kind of restrictions. The cleric one for sure, I started looking at everything to see how far I could go, and I started looking at all the spells. Looks like there's some spells that you can get to increase your damage for a cleric and lower your healing, so you could have a tank cleric and stuff like that. So I'm definitely interested in it. I just gotta plan it a little bit more. All right, this is time for a staunch. Come on, staunch. There we go. Dwarf only. Can only level in caves or dungeon areas that don't have a view of the sky. I think that could be doable. So you'd start in the tutorial, and then you'd go Podule Caverns to like 20. And then from 20 you could go to what zone? Where is it? I can always forget where the secret hall is. There it is. Oh, we got a sentinel. Nice. Another name for the hunter. Any of the dungeons like Naija, Soleil, Upper Guk, any of those would be definitely doable by a group of gnomes or dwarves at 20. Unrest would not be doable since you can see the sky. I would say going down the Guk path until 50 and then run out to Howling Stone till 60. And then I don't know where after that. Maybe Siblis for a little bit longer. You can go to Paw for quite a while. All right, we got some nice stuff there. Let's see if we can move all this in our bag so we are not encumbered. And we got another one for the hunter. All right, where is the invisible wall? Back up. Yeah, let's take the other route around. I think there's 2 or 3 mobs we didn't kill. Yep, there's 2 at least. I've been really looking at the one race, or one of like a group of majority of one race for a TLP group, just so they all start together. Since like on live, right, I can start them all in Crescent Reach, and it's not a big deal to get them together. But on TLP, like there's no books, there's no POK, so it's more of a if they start together, it's a little bit easier, right? Running an ogre, you know, all the way to Fadar to meet up with your cleric or whatever, that's a little bit more involved. And a little difficult because there's guards on the boat by Freeport, so. And I believe they're KOS. It's been a while, but I believe these ogres are kill on sight there, so. Oh, we got a 3-er. Yeah, those are some definite interesting restrictions that could work for that. Yeah, I think it would be difficult to do a machine one. You could definitely kill some, you know, different parts of the game, but I think also some of them would ruin the faction that gnomes have, especially the ones in Soleil. Those Clockwork are all in the, I believe, the gnome faction. Let's switch to this one. All right, 18 minutes. We are 31? Yeah, 31% into 45. I don't think we're actually gonna get 46 out of this rate. I thought these would still be blue until 46. At least they were light blue already. Which is fine. I mean, they're dying fast enough that we're able to kill more than we probably would anywhere else. Come on. And I got stunned. There he is. Alright, he's a blue, so that's fine. Yeah, I mean, it could be possible. Only killing mobs larger than a gnome. I think it'd be hard to kill stuff smaller than a gnome for sure. Because I think gnomes are about as small as the mobs get. Maybe like rats are the only thing that are smaller. Oh, That's interesting. Count for only kill by leveling things that count for achievements you don't have. That one would be interesting. Are there any mobs larger than the bigger races or smaller than them? Like an ogre, right, is about as big as this hallway right here. So like all the froglocks and most normal humanoids are smaller than an ogre. Dragons would be bigger than an ogre. Giants. But the problem with that might be that you might not be able to find any of that stuff at the early levels. Hold on, we're going to wait a second, because if the Archmagus is up, we might have a situation here. What was this thing? 8 AC. Where can we put that? There we go. Pants. And we had another AUG. Wow, that one's got a lot of stats on it. Go ahead and pop it in there. Jagged pine resin. Just throw it in here. Let's try, oh, good. It wasn't a, just a core wizard. Having the rogue mercenary has definitely helped out a lot more than the healer one, but we'll probably get to the point where we have to have the healer one up at all times soon. Unless we get really lucky with some, I guess, flawed Defiant at this point. That's interesting. Temperature-based restrictions, like only barbs in cold zones. Yeah, that's a good idea, Eben. Lord Storm says, isn't Monk gonna hit a pretty substantial wall at SSF? I would expect so. I don't know how far I can get with this. We're gonna see as far as we can go, and then if we can't go any further, you know, that'll be the end. But we'll see. I mean, it's definitely possible, I think. I think if we can get past probably 85, it should be easy. I have a 96 monk that I was messing around with after a heroic boost, and he seems to be able to kill most things without any issue. So with the healer mercenary, so I think as long as we can get there, should be interesting to say the least. The only thing about aquatic stuff is the aquatic zones suck. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a difficult slog. I think probably 60 plus is gonna be because the mercenary is going to stop being as useful, right? And then when we get into the mobs that hit for thousands, we might be able to tank them. It just depends on what gear we find, because I'm doing self-found also, so I can't loot. I can't just go get a bunch of platinum and go to the bazaar and buy stuff. I have to loot it myself, so it's gonna be quite a trial. But luckily, monks are very tanky. Not as tanky as like a paladin or a shadow knight, but tankier than most of the classes, so they should be able to survive long enough. All right. Oh, thanks for the follow, J Hammy SLC. I don't have a audible notification for those. I was getting I don't know. I don't like sounds, so I never turn those on when I oh god, we're just getting more and more here. Which one are you fighting, rogue? Alright, we don't have staunch, we don't have mend. We're gonna have to feign death off this at some point. Alright, let's feign death this. Alright, let's go back down. What is Infusion of the Faithful do? I forgot. Oh wow. That's not what I want though. There we go. She just backstabbed this thing for a massive amount. Wow, she backstabbed that one for an insane amount too. Other melee. I think it's a spell damage, right? Alright, let's focused will. There we go, 1800 on Bite of the Shissar. If you have a real rogue, they constantly proc that thing. It's pretty crazy. Let's see, back to Everquest the last 6 months, and I've watched a ton of your YouTube content. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. If you have any suggestions, I am open. There we go. Just kind of sort that around while we wait for a few more hit points. It takes forever. Probably benefit to go ahead and swap to... we'll wait on swapping to the healer one until we get a little bit deeper in here. There we go. Mend worked. Come on. There we go. I like that the Bane Strike does so much damage. Such a useful ability. All right, we got 6 minutes left on the lessons for today, and then we'll pop back to POK, and we should be 46 by the time we're done with this place, and then we can get the next daily zone, see where that takes us. Because what we got so far is not great. Not great at all. %, perfect. Perfect. How long is the recovery on staunch? 50 hours? Jeez. That's crazy. I guess by the time the next stream, it'll be back up. There we go, that one's gone, and we don't have throw stone. Let's try to pull him back just a little bit. The Lord room up there can be insanely annoying. Those are the highest level mobs in this area, so. Let's see. Also, mono mages with each on having to use a different pet. A full party versus enough mages for each type. Interesting. So there's earth, fire, water, and air. So that's 4 elementals. Definitely would be interesting. There we go, 46, and we gained the ability to triple attack. So we're gonna go ahead and switch to the healer mercenary and pull the Lord's room, since there's gonna be 3 mobs at once, and I don't want to sit around for 20 minutes while we regen health. I mean, if you did 4 mages, each with their own pet, and then you allowed a healer mercenary, you'd be like an unstoppable force of power, destroying everything, I think, group-wise. Alright, buff me up. No thank you. I like organic followers, but have a good day. Alright, let's go up here. Wait, we got here. We got the Ghoul Lord, a wizard, and a wizard. Alright, here we go. Minutes later. Alright, I guess she's gonna be fighting because she healed us. Alright, we should be able to pull the Ghoul Lord off her, at least. Yeah. Thematic. Come on, there we go. We're getting our skills up too, so I think our DPS is going up. I'll have to get the log parser going again. Last hour. There we go, perfect. And that should pop in. If I still have logging on, there we go. Yeah. So what I was thinking was I was gonna try out the cleric one, right, and see how far I can go with clerics. I don't think I'd even bother with rogues because I don't think the rogues are gonna get very far, and that would be that'd be just a pain to maneuver them around and position them all so they could backstab. 6 wizards now. That would be interesting because you could just probably one-shot most experienced mobs. I was doing some research on wizards and I found a video from a guy named Kazant who writes the log parser that I use. I think anyway. He has a wizard he plays and he was like 1 or 2 shotting. Maybe 3-4 shots. I don't know. It looked like it was a lot less than a normal nuke fest, but he was just killing stuff in TOV without much effort, and I didn't know wizards could do that. So definitely wizards would probably be interesting. For clerics, I was thinking one would be defined as the tanking cleric. He would do the there's a lot of more melee oriented spells that a cleric could have. Then I'd have one as a healer and then the rest would be just nuking undead nukes and just go fight undead, and I think that would work for a fairly long time because the cleric is just like insane for healing, plus all the other stuff, like you can rotate healing, the group heals and stuff like that, and all the insta heals and all that. So I think it'd be interesting to see. Hello, PK Rolls. Everquest ASMR. All right. I haven't heard that one in a while. Oh my gosh, it's so slow. What's the reuse on this thing? 4 hours, jeez. So 6 rangers would actually probably be easy. I'm leveling a ranger up with my paladin right now, and all I do is hit one button on the ranger after, just not counting buffs and stuff, right? But one button, and that's auto fire. And I must say, a ranger with auto fire is doing some crazy damage at 59 plus. Might not be as good as melee, but I'm getting like 800 hits when the melee is normally let's say 50 to 100. So it's definitely crazy how much damage, and they all get headshot, right? So if you fight humanoid mobs, they would be able to headshot like 5 of them anyway, because you'd have to have one of them tanking it far enough away that they would probably headshot it really quickly. I don't know, that'd be an interesting group to see. Yeah, 6 rangers, only humanoids. I think it would be definitely doable. I think it might be difficult up to 59, like, just because rangers are kind of, I don't know. I didn't feel like the ranger was a very tanky class compared to the paladin. So they're, you know, they have that. But I also had a mercenary healer to heal them. But once you got 59, when you get auto granted endless quiver and stuff like that, you could just go to town on that. And the Ghoul Lord is down. Now let's kill the Djinn. Got a skull-shaped barboat and a sun shard pebble. And we don't want the scalp. And let's move that stuff in there. We'll deal with that at another time. Perfect. Well, the obvious one, you know, paladins against undead. I think berserkers can decapitate mobs. I've never seen it happen, truth be told, on my berserker, but I'm told it's a thing. Just I don't know the requirements for it. It's probably humanoid mobs also, but I think they might have nerfed it at some point. But I've seen headshot work, and I've seen assassinate work, but you have to be higher level for those to kick in. I believe they're humanoid only. Come on. So slow. And we did hit 46, so after we kill these two, I want to run up and check the supplier, see if he respawn, and then we'll get out of here, and we'll go get the next daily quest and see where that takes us. That is the best experience that I think we can get right now, outside of learning lessons on these easier mobs. I wouldn't say there's a lot of elemental summoned mobs or anything like that. They exist, right? But it'd take a little bit of research to find if there was enough to get from 1 to 20. I don't think I saw any summoned mobs in the last 2 expansions, though there could have been summoned mobs, they just weren't. It wasn't obvious. Or elemental, I guess, would be another way to say that. I know there's a bunch of them in the Twilight Sea, but that's lower level. We don't want that. Though druids, rangers, and mages, I believe, have bonus spells against summon mobs, so could be interesting. But if you're doing 6 mages, they're gonna destroy whatever they fight anyway. Alright, so we got about where I thought we'd be able to get, I guess, with that lesson. I guess it was a good idea to come here. It just takes us forever to kill anything without the rogue. Let me see what the stats are on can we find a hand-to-hand martial primary. Let's sort the levels, go down to 46. That should put them in the right range. Yeah, ornate, there we go. So that's 1119. That is a slightly better than fists. Is there a flawed one? I don't see a flawed one. What's gold blade? 1628, jeez. Still not that much better. So if we can get an ornate orb, that would be a great upgrade. 6 enchanters would be pretty pretty crazy too, because they could charm. I don't know if you could charm multiple mobs without having such a high risk, but charming, you know, 2 mobs would probably melt a lot of things, especially higher level stuff. Or just nuking stuff to the ground while keeping it completely stun locked. That'd probably be a thing that would be funny. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you're right. So flawed is, yeah, 1220. So that's pretty good. So interesting. There's such a lag that when I click it, so it's the flawed one's just a little bit better than the that one. So that's our goal. Try to get one of those to drop. I think we got to go a little bit higher on the mobs. I remember where we were getting. No, we were here when we got the ornate. So just kind of get it to drop. Alright, this one's almost dead. This has like been 10 minutes of just fighting these 3 mobs. Never. Alright, once we swap into rested mode, we can swap the mercenaries. Alright, let's continue back down here. Everything should be dead up until the safe hall. Oh, looks like this guy respawned already. Everquest, Hunter. She's in, yeah, she's in burn mode. Runes of Old Guk. There we go. So we just need the Arc, Magus, Cavalier, and the Executioner. Let's see if we can grab those. Oh, we got a Core Wizard. Another placeholder. Is there a notable way to tell if a mob belongs to an evil good faction? If Monorace Box could try a theming around that again. Possibly. You know, obviously the races have their own factions, right? So Dark Elf, quote unquote, would be evil. Ogres and trolls. So the opposite of that would be like High Elves are good and dwarves are good, stuff like that. So I think gnomes are neutral because they can go good or evil. So things like that. And then most of the factions, if you type in faction, there we go. If you type in faction, you can see all the factions in the game. And as you can see, this is a fresh character, right? Everything pretty much hates me. Go to, like, if you go to Velos, just depends on who you think who is good and evil, right? Like Tunar's good wherever she's at in this thing here, if she's on here, but she hates the evil races, so the evil races could do that kind of thing. Slandikar's indifferent, so that's interesting. Uniac, Scout, so we're like kill on sight to the claws of Vishen, so dragons hate us by default. Mono-human, killing only non-humanoids. That would be interesting. I mean, you might run into some issues, right, where there's no option, no option but to kill humanoids. And then some quests, you know, you're gonna have to, you might be required to kill a humanoid or something like that, so it'd just take a lot of planning to find all the non-humanoids. And then what do you do in the, like, the mixed case we're in a mixed zone, right? Like, say I went to Oasis and I was only killing crocodiles. Do I just run away from the madmen that attack? A lot of little micro decisions. All right, we got an ornate defiant longsword. Totally unuseful to us. Come on, monk weapons. What's the stats on that thing? 1121. Yeah, man, that would be sweet to have. All right, let's ignore him. All right, let's get these. We're gonna have to probably just kill everything going up right now, which is okay. They all should give us experience. Yeah, these are light blue. Let's move this junk. We are encumbered. And now we're not. Yeah. It would just take a little bit of planning to see, you know, the leveling path. I might try to look up a summoned mob kind of leveling path with, you know, elementals and stuff like that, and see how that would work. But there might be like a wall at I think Burning Wood was the last zone, the highest zone I saw with summon mobs, so there might be a wall at a certain point that would need to be considered. All right, let's put you on passive, and then I'm just gonna run through here. And wait for you all to stop. We'll check to see if the Cavalier is up. That's another name. Do we need? Come on, Zol, go away. Come on. Oh, Cavalier is up. So I want to get that other one off of us, and then we'll kill him. Nice. There's a 110 paladin here now, so that's interesting. All right, let's put her in burn mode. There we go. And Cavalier. Done. All right, we got some Adamite epaulets. berserker that has to stay in combat as much as possible. It'd be pretty interesting. I know berserkers have some interesting life draining, power infusing kind of stay at low life kind of stuff. Alright, let's put you back on passive. And I think we needed executioner, so let's go check to see. We got a bunch over there. See if he's up before we even bother. Oh no, he's not up. I'm not gonna bother. Let's go up here. Long turn. I got disoriented. There it is. The stairs up. There's a WAN. Alright, I don't care about any of them. It's a massive train at this point, and that's not right. Not the right turn. There we go. And I also want to check Raster while we're here. When CV's up, I'm not gonna camp him out now. Probably a good idea to camp him now, but that's gonna be a whole different thing. I'm probably gonna do the purple headband, the red sash, and all of that kind of the epic busy work, as I'm gonna call it, as just YouTube videos. So I can edit out all of the sitting like this, doing nothing. In a lot easier way. Alright, everybody forgot us. Zoom in first person. Let's see what we got up here. Nothing I'm not even going to bother with. Looks like that other guy forgot us too, so let's go check Raster. Get some gargoyles on us, not a big deal. Some live frogs that won't attack us. The drop is right there. We just want to try to get over it. That. Alright, some minotaurs. Raster is not up. Alright, so while we're over here on the live side, I'm gonna feign up real quick. So let's go check to see if the king is up, kill him, and any of these other ones along the way. Since we're not gonna be aggro to any of the live mobs anyway, so we can just walk around. A druid mono, where you can only kill in zones you have access to nature in the sky. Interesting. Six druids, only access to outdoor zones, pretty much. Would you say that that would be accurate? Outdoor only? Alright, everybody has forgotten us. Let's go check these other mobs real quick. Alright, we need to go this way. We don't need to kill the evil eye. We already got a bag from him, and he's up. Looks like someone's killing him, so interesting. Maybe that paladin is killing him. 1 second. To make sure changed something. Oh, I didn't. There we go. Perfect. Got to change my kids' internet schedule. Make sure they have internet for just a little bit longer. I use this Amazon-owned Wi-Fi company that really makes it easy to do scheduling of all this stuff, and it's great. All right, let's check. What are we doing? The priest, see if he's up. He's not. Let's check the crusader. He's not up either. There's an undead in here too. That's interesting. And I guess that thing is on a different faction, so all joy to us. We'll just keep running down here. Why can't I go? Alright, there we go. And then go this way. Go check to see if the noble's up. Let's go see what feign death these guys off. Alright, where does he spawn? Down there? I guess he's not up. I don't see him. Alright, let's keep going towards the king. Bunch of mobs here. We need to go through the invisible wall. Oh, right over here. Yeah, this ladder. Darnite. Oh, through this thing right here. Zol, there's the herbalist. Let's go ahead and kill him. Let's bring in our mercenary. So this doesn't take 10 hours. And herbalist. Tell me he's not. He's on here, right? There he is. Yeah, so herbalist is on the kill zone list. Yeah, 6x druid outdoor only would be a pretty interesting run. Definitely doable. I think most zones in the game are outdoors, so we could definitely do that one. Why not? All right, let's put you back on passive. And where am I? There we go. Down this way. And this is the king's room right up here. Oh, it looks like this is where that paladin's at down here. And he killed the king. So the king was up. He killed it. There's the Frolgat crown. I'm not going to loot it. I don't need it. But that's what that one paladin was here for. All right. Actually, I am going to loot it. Why not? Yoink. I'll just sell it. That's easy money right there. All right, let's go to Thrones and let's get the next daily quest and see where that goes. Hopefully it's a decent zone. I can't remember what the hot zones are for level. It'll be level 50, right? And the only one I hate is the one that's in the Omens of War zone. So it's probably going to be that one. But we got 38% into 46, so that's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Come on. All right. I think they're right over here. Yeah, 6/6 Shadow Knights would be a bit crazy. Oh, this one's in Siblis, so that's actually doable. Possibly 5x scrabs or golems. Definitely we could do that. And that kind of ties into this Emerald Jungle one we could knock out real quick too at the same time. So let's do that. And we did level to 46, so we don't need the key to go into Siblis now. So that's a good idea. Good idea to try that. We could probably get these 5 gorillas pretty quick. Let's put you back on burn. 6x Shadow Knight. I think this Shadow Knight could probably solo to 120. Probably even without a mercenary. So 6 of them would just totally decimate. Same with like Necros, right? 6 Necros would be crazy. Because you'd be like unstoppable almost. Yeah, I wonder if golems. I think I'd have to look in, because I think there's a website, Megalo, maybe even Alakazam shows what type they are. I don't know if they're actually summoned. But yeah, there's lots of golems, and if golems were included in that, you could go you could do jugs. That's like great experience. Up until I think 65 probably would be the best cutoff for that. On PQ, the emulated server, I was able to get to 70 in Siblis. Just because I was lazy and I didn't want to leave. Because it's, you know, it's a pain to move 6 characters, but it's definitely doable. Just a matter of how long you want to stay there. But it gets to the point where you run out of mobs to kill, and that you can almost start pulling the entire shroom area too. But those are, you know, lower levels, so they don't give as much experience, but definitely good for farming platinum. All right, gorillas. And we learned last time that the undead gorilla, like this one right here, count for the quest. anything with gorilla in the name seems to be a fair game for this. Oh, there's a name. Oh, that's for something else. There's another named over there too that can spawn. All right, 4 more, and we can continue our journey to Siblis and see how that goes. Siblis is definitely going to be a little bit more of a challenge, I would say. We don't have snare, and yeah, I think we'll just try to just kill what we can and leave, because without snare, it's a real shit show. Since I can't turn off the, I can't feign the mercenary. If I could feign the mercenary, that'd be a whole different story. Oh, no gorillas. Where are we at? Towards the road here. Yeah, there's so much in this, zone that you could kill. I believe I soloed here on my druid a little bit when I was leveling it up, but I can't remember. This would have been way back when Kunark released originally. Nothing at all. Let's see here. Let's kind of look down this end of the road. Let's go all the way down this way. Enough woods forest. I guess it would depend on your definition of a wooded forest, right? Because like the later expansions, right? Like so, like Empires of Kunark, you could probably say. Wait, what zones are these? Frontier Mountains would probably consider as a forest. Scorched Woods would be a burnt forest. Ring of Scale over there is pretty blank. Skyfire is pretty blank. Howling Stones is a dungeon. Gorwind is a dungeon. Vision Peaks dungeon. So maybe over there would count as a forest. It's not very foresty though. It's more of a like a savanna plains kind of thing. Burning Lands. I've only been to the first one, and it's like a sky zone. It's like it's almost like playing a sky with all the islands and stuff, so it's very like that. And then I haven't been to any of these because they're all locked behind progression. I haven't done any of that. Torment of Velos, internal, like a tundra, internal. Let's see here. Outdoor zone, kind of like a beachy snow zone. Tundra, internal zone. It's like a dungeon. So And then Maiden's Eyes would be kind of a foresty area. Umbral Plains, more of a dry kind of plains-like zone, like a savanna almost. It has trees though. Dungeon, outdoor, like a barren moonscape almost. I don't know. I think they're changing the way it looks in the next patch though, so it's more shadowy. Right now it doesn't. It looks more like the gray. And Basilica is a dungeon. Blood Falls is literally blood falls, like rivers of blood. It's kind of cool. Probably one of my favorite zones in the new expansion. So you'd eventually get to a point where there's nothing that would meet the criteria. Yeah, I think it'd be hard to level on only dragons and drakes. That would be I guess you could go to Skyfire Mountains high level. And you could probably get pretty far leveling in there. And then Western Waste has dragons-ish. And then I don't think there's anything in the new expansion. Cat feeling only fish here. Oh, that would be, I think that'd be even more challenging. It's not as many cat mobs, I don't believe. Where on earth are the gorillas? Nothing that way. Let's go do the loop again. Oh, there's one. I see him. There he is. He's raging. Take care of that. There we go. And since I forgot to put the mercenary on passive, it's off there killing something way over there. She actually killed it pretty quick. All right, go back to passive while we look for more. We need 3 more. Jeez, this is probably the most time-consuming daily, I think. Mostly because the zone is so hard to, like, there's just not a large concentration of mobs. The playing a tactics one is slow sometimes, but you can always pull a mob, so it's kind of different. You only know of the pumas in Crescent Reach. There's, you know, there's like there's mobs, but I wouldn't. Oh, a festering silverback. He's not a named, but I think we're gonna kill him. I feel like killing him is what we need to do. He's only level 50, so. Ouch. It's 122, wow. I think the best bet would be to double up some kind of restriction just to make sure you have enough mobs to kill. Like, only humanoids, and you can't kill something like you can't kill cats or something like that. I think that would probably make it completable. like you can only do Ixar and you can't kill Ixar. And you can only kill a certain type of mob going up, but you'd have to make sure there's enough mobs for that. Like a froglock group, but you can't kill froglocks. Yeah, that would be interesting, right? Because then you wouldn't be able to do Siblis, you wouldn't be able to do Guk, you wouldn't be able to do some other stuff. Yeah, then you the Ixar one, if you couldn't kill Ixars, you wouldn't be able to kill the skeletons, which would knock out a lot of the Kunark stuff. Oh my god, there's another one right there. He's gonna get away. Kill faster, rogue. Come on. Oh my god, no, there's a worm. Oh man. There we go. A splintered wooden staff. A 535 weapon. Alright, I'm gonna loot that. I don't know what that's for. Alright, get them off of me. Oh, she actually put it on. Here, let's move all this junk into our bag. Alright, I'm gonna have to look this item up. Splintered wooden staff. It has monk usable on it, so it might be a quest item. And wooden staff. Alright, there's a quest. Adora's items. The reward is a monk, a human monk staff. Hold on. Shut the door here. Hold on. I didn't even know this item existed. Alright. We didn't fall to the ground. Alright, here we go. So, like how the UI just totally broke. Alright, so here's the staff, the quest. I've never heard of this quest before, but it looks like if we go to Dragon's Teeth and kill a tortured wrath and loot an ornately covered wooden pendant, and to Howling Stones, a ruined brass disc, a oath of obsidian wyvern from Skyfire Mountains. Give all that to her, then she's gonna want the splintered staff. Dank vine or dank glow vine sap from the Condians. All right. So this is a 1223 one-handed blunt that procs a dot. Wow, this is a pretty nice little weapon here. Okay, we'll try to work on this. I didn't even know it existed, so definitely keep those items in mind. Oh, come on, really? I was just about to med up. Humans not killing humans. That would be a lot of things. Alright, I guess we mended. We should be fine. Let's go find more gorillas so we can get out of here. Let's put her on passive so I can actually feign if we get more ads. And tracking would save so much time. So much time, geez, nothing. All right, let's look over here. Not a single gorilla. Raptors. Really? Let's see what's over. I guess let's go down to the end of the road here and then kind of flip back, maybe. Nope. You know, realistically, we should probably just kill everything we see. That would probably help, but I don't really want to kill everything we see. City of Mist. Oh, what are you? You're a tottering gorilla. All right. Fall into the ground. All right. She decides to show up. There we go. Ornate a defiant plate bracer. That's unfortunate. Let's see here. A general challenge would be crap items, only like white items in WoW. I don't think that would be doable, honestly. A lot of the player power in the game comes from the items. Like if we just look at like say that's crude and that's that, right? So all the power we get comes from the different items. So and we probably wouldn't be able to get very far, and we wouldn't be able to kill the mobs that drop the trade skill items without being able to equip other stuff. So that'd be oh my god, that'd be probably undoable. I mean, we could craft the Wu's fighting armor, right? But I don't know if there'd be a tier that we could go to craft the next one. or be even able to kill anything at all. All right. Let's put you back on passive. Hello. Don't mind if I do. And this is the last gorilla we need, so that's great. All right, so that quest said there's something tracking on his teeth. We need a ornately carved pendant from a tortured wrath. I don't think I've ever seen that mob, so let's see if we can see where it spawns. Maybe it'll be up as we run to Siblis to kill 5 scarabs or golems. Oh, I did not put you on burn, did I? It's hard to say, right? Like the higher tier ones, level 100 plus, require drops from mobs, like named mobs. For the most part, there might be some that aren't that way, but they all require those drops, so it might be difficult to get those without having the first tier, because it's usually in the last 3 or 4 expansions, there's multiple tiers, right? There's a tier 1, a tier 2, and a tier 3. Of player, groupable stuff. And we'll just take the belt so we can get this done. And to get the tier 3, you have to be able to kill the names. So it just might be a little bit more planning if it's doable in the first place. I don't know the gearing for crafted only stuff early on. That's the only thing I don't know, because there's drop stuff that's better. And Defiant is the best armor that you can get from 1 to 75 ish. Towards the end there, the raid stuff's a little better, but you're not going to be able to get raids. It's that low unless you're having another character kill stuff for you. And then also you'd have to consider trade skills are very expensive to level up, so it would be you'd be spending a lot of time farming platinum just to level up trade skills on one character. And you could probably do it though. I mean, it would just take, yeah, like you say, lots of planning to figure out all the crafting tiers and stuff like that, and what's available. I think it'd probably be better on a TLP type server where it's a little bit more controlled in the fact that you have more time to kind of like do certain things and find things. All right, I'm just trying to figure out where this mob spawns. Tortured Wrath right over there. Okay. So let's heal up, and then we'll go check out that mob before we go into Siblis. Let's put her back on passive. And then I figured on this character about 65. I think we'll try to get the Epic 1.0. I don't think we can solo it before then, realistically. I think about 65 we can probably do it, and I'm going to probably do the questing for all the different sashes stuff off off stream, but I'll do YouTube videos on those just so I can kind of control that a little better, because I'm gonna have to go kill like 10,000 mobs or something like that, and for faction with probably not 10,000, but I'm gonna have to get. Oh, I'm already ambly with Ashen Order, so that's interesting that I'm already that high. I started in Crescent Reach, so I guess it maybe gave me a bonus. There's another faction we need rep with. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Ashen Order and what is it called? Can we sort by standing? No, it doesn't work that way. Yeah, Silent Fist. Okay, we start ambly to both of those, interestingly enough. So I guess I won't have to do as much faction work as I thought I would have to do. I thought it started it like in different. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's run over here to this little hut. And oh. All right, we got a hunter right here. Let's kill it. And we can just get our key to Siblis. That would be kind of cool. If we can get that. Let's put her in burn. Not that we need the key, but it'd be cool just to have the key, just to say we did solo the, solo self found the key at 46. Interesting that we just get skills up in Tiger Claw this late in the level. That's pretty interesting. Oh crap, another hunter? There we go. We'll take our metal. And we don't want that. Light restriction, rebuild your groups limited to the different roles. Tank, caster. So you're saying like one of each? One caster, one tank, one healer, one melee, one pet class? Kind of that. Are you instead of saying one of each, are you saying one of all the same type? Okay, tank only, healer only. Yeah. Yeah, that would, like, a tank only group, right, would be honestly kind of strong, because you could have paladins and shadow knights in the same group. Healers, shaman, all, shamans, druids, and clerics. That would be pretty strong combinations of those. I mean, you could have the shaman actually tank for everybody else, and then melee only could be interesting. All right, let's put her back on passive. Yeah, lighter restriction of the mono class. Yeah. All right, we got Spectral Keeper. Where's this thing actually spawn in this? Oh, this is not even the hut. All right, let's go up here. She's on passive. I don't want to have to fight anything unless we see it. A Spectral Champion, is that the right? the right thing. All right. Let's see if we can spot it. Like sneak in here. What do we got here? Left of. That's ready to attack. Spectral Keeper. Alright, so it's a placeholder mob, so we'll deal with that later. I thought it might be like an always up mob. So let's just run down here. Go to Siblis. If we see a forager, we'll kill it. But other than that, it's going to be kind of difficult to find a forager. Are we going in the right direction? Yes. Yeah, yeah, you'd have to gear them like you'd have to gear if you're doing a tank one, right? You'd have to gear one character the most so they can be able to take the hits and then kind of round robin everybody else so they still grow in power. Which I feel like a lot of that would be like farming the same stuff over and over and over and over just to get enough items. Oh, there's a forager on us. Where is said forager? There is said forager. Alright. Let's put you in burn. That's hilarious. I've never just had the forager and hunters just attack me when I'm running through the zone. Oh, 2 classes of each type? That'd be interesting. I think in some of my my boxing layouts, I've kind of tried to go for something like that, unless it's like a special one. It just depends, right? Like tank and cleric, that's plate. Shaman is chain. Casters usually take a little bit more cloth and stuff like that, and then leather, the druid. But I've gotten some good feedback on my last composition video that I might change up some stuff before I actually finish making characters for that series. I'm just at this point, I'm not certain that they're going to make a boxing server for the next group of TLPs. All right, we got the key pretty much. I'm not gonna go bother turning it in right now, but we got our Siblis key before we zoned in, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's put you back on passive and go see how this works. Yeah, I would say tank, cleric, and then you need 2 chain classes, so that'd be shaman and something. And then leather, I would say druid, monk maybe? Or no, beast lord monk, I would say. I don't know, I'd have to think on that. And then cloth would be enchanter, mage maybe. I like that mages are easier to box than a lot of stuff. Bard is plate. I'm just not sure what the last chain class would be. Berserker would be pretty good damage. Alright, what are we dealing with here? Oh, no one else in the zone? And these are even gone. Oh god. Alright. Can we do it? I don't know. Almost 47, so splitting these is gonna be hard. We don't have any ranged stuff. They're both casters, so that's even more annoying. Six bards. So I think what you'd run into is the same with Necros, right? Is there's a debuff cap. I don't know how many it takes to hit the debuff cap in a one-man group. I don't think I've ever gotten there. But bards, their songs do like a damage over time kind of thing. Their chants, and I believe they put an icon, so you might hit a situation where you're kind of capping that out. But it would be hard to kite with 6 characters, right? That would be the only issue you would have to run into, because you wouldn't be able to tank them, I don't believe. My bard gets destroyed and she's max AA, so just the way it is. All right, let's try this. Hopefully, oh, it's already at 59%. She is just gonna smoke this thing to death. And she's gonna tank it, because she's that good. As long as it doesn't slow me. There we go, she killed the first one. Jeez. Alright, we're gonna take the nodding blue lilies, and we'll take the ore from the zone. And we're hitting that bag full point that we're probably gonna have to summon a merchant to sell. Alright, he's trying to root us. We lost our... oh, and there's our first runner. That is why not having snare sucks. Kill the Dar, I guess. Come on. I believe there is a... I'm gonna have to look up the loot tables here. There might be a staff that might be an upgrade here that we might be able to try to get. At least this thing's not trying to like slow us. That's good. Come on. Oh, and mend worked. Topped us back off, so we're good to go. Oh, come on. No. Alright, well. I'm pretty sure she's gonna die. Yep. I'm gonna let her fight as long as she can. And we'll feign death. Yeah, I think the debuff cap's a little bit higher than that now. Because you can fill up like 3 or 4 rows of spells. So I'm not 100% sure what it is though. I know raids only take like 3 necros. So... And a necro, oh, what? 13 spell slots. Almost all of those are dots. Alright, you're fighting this one, I'll fight this one too. And we're gonna have to feign death these two on you very soon, so hopefully you actually burn. Ah, come on. Alright, she's still fighting. We're in like low HP territory. So if we stand up, we are going to get gangbanged by all these frog locks, which is not a good idea. So we're just gonna have to let her die. So unless we get over 30%. There we go, we leveled up actually. So that's good. And she just poisoned her weapon, so she might be able to... Oh, and she got full health somehow. No idea how that worked, but yeah. Just let her do her thing. Yeah, so yeah, necros really fill up this thing, the debuff slots pretty quick. I'm not gonna bother with that. I think so. I think she got a heal when she leveled, because it levels them up too when you level. So she's 46 now. Can I stand up? I can. All right, well, who are you fighting? I don't think the golems run. There's 3 golems that spawn in the zone out area right over here. So we're gonna try to get down there. I might have to feign flop past some stuff to be able to get in there. I don't think they run, but they might. It's hard to remember. It's been a while since I've been here at this level, so we'll see. All right, which one are you going for? You're going for yellow? We'll go for yellow too. Oh, starting to pull aggro, but once she backstabs, she gets aggro back. Not much really we can do for that at the moment, fortunately. Oh, and that put us under the threshold. I'm gonna feign death as soon as I can. Jeez, it lagged out there for a second. Two seconds on mend. Not sure why they're attacking us at 36%. And no bags would suck. Having only what one I have, how many slots is that? 12 slots. I got some perk thing, so I have 2 more slots than normal, but yeah, that would be no fun. All right, I think we're doing pretty well. The experience is great here. Well, we're at already 15% into level. Just without having snare here, it's just not a pleasant experience because you get these ad trains like this. I mean, we could easily swap to the cleric mercenary and like literally just go AFK and just attacking something because it's gonna take that long to kill anything at 23 DPS compared to the mercenary's 72 DPS. So yeah, I wouldn't I mean, I don't think you could get to 120 on a free-to-play group because you wouldn't be able to use any AUGs after TBM, and you wouldn't get any rank 2 spells, and you'd have no AAs, right? So unless you like allowed at at some point to use a chrono to level up your AAs, I don't think you would get very far. The AAs just are really what increases your power, right? For the tank classes right here. So I don't have any points into combat agility, right? It's a melee avoidance by 2%. Soft cap your armor. This goes up to like 100 and I think 110 on a 120 Shadow Knight. So you go from like you avoid almost all attacks at some point, but the attacks are hitting for like 60k, 70k, and it's just like this. But these are like, you know, huge attacks, and then all the other things on top of that. The AUGs start adding 80 AC, 1,000 hit points, give or take. You know, crazy stuff like that at 120, and so you're missing out on all that stuff, plus all the AAs and stuff like that. I couldn't complete content until I get at 110 on one group because I didn't have enough AAs in the combat agility and stability, and I think natural durability, general sturdiness adds like 20k hit points, I think, and then natural durability adds probably another 20k hit points. So it gets pretty crazy. And then at, I think it was 115, I was still getting one shot by Zlandikar on the opening round of the that mission for a little while until I got even more, because he would max hit in a quad, which would do more than I think the 300 and something thousand hit points I had on my Shadow Knight at the time. And so, you know, bad luck, you're dead. And then recovering from that's pretty hard because you have to immediately battle res the tank, accept the res, get all that going, and then try not to get one shot again. But in that time while you're doing that, the whole group gets killed pretty much because Zandikar is a mean guy. Yeah, getting a chrono while free to play, that would be interesting. That would be a challenge on itself. How far can you, because on my server, right, a chrono is 3 million platinum. So it would take a little while of farming. I mean, you could probably come Siblis, right? And just farm here until you can't gain any more experience, and then keep farming. And then selling all the items you get, you might be able to eventually make enough to get a Chrono. But it would be challenging. I would say it would be better off to do... well, never mind. You can't do free-to-play on TLP, but if you could do TLP free-to-play, I think you'd be better off doing it in that environment where you can have that time and those caps to level up certain things at certain times. And Chrono is cheaper too. I think you could probably get by with a tank having Chrono for the most part, because the tank's the most important person in the group, in my opinion, by far. Let's put her on passive. And these are yellow. Let's get into this hallway over here. There's Kermit's corpse right here. There's a golem. Oh, we're gonna die. I'm getting stunned too many times. Fall into the ground. Ah! I'm stunned or something. Can't move. Let's just zone out real quick. Yeah, chronoing a healer would be a good idea too. There's a lot of AA abilities that make the heal spells actually do a lot of healing, plus all the other stuff. I mean, it's, in my opinion, the game's not made for free-to-play. It's more of a trial. And then just some people use the free-to-play accounts as better than mercenary characters is really what they end up being. But in my opinion, it's not worth the trouble, I think, to try to do it. I got a group at 65 right now that's all free to play, no chrono, and it's night and day, right? Like I have a paladin that's around 63. He takes like almost no damage fighting mobs in Planes of Power, whereas this free to play group is just getting almost smashed by the same mobs, and they're higher level, and they have six characters. I did Shadow Knight, Shaman, Beast Lord, Berserker, and a Bard versus a Ranger and a Paladin that are gold. So it's like night and day, the difference between that. Okay, so running into the golems is not going to be an option. These are actually yellow too, so this might be more difficult than I thought it would be. I've only ever come here as a group, so try this again. The stuns were just outrageous. It was like I couldn't even move. We might have to come back here later, do something else in between. Maybe go do the Scarlet Desert level 45 quest. That might be probably what we should do. Alright, he has some kind of knife, so let's kill him real quick. There we go. I guess maybe if we fight our way in there, we might be able to get to it easier. figured I could run in and feign death, but there's too many caster mobs. So much lost sleep. Yeah, I stay up till like 2, maybe 3 some days. Like it's so fun. I don't know. I've tried New World. I quit playing WoW when they got rid of multi-boxing with IS Boxer, and I've tried them all that seem to come out. ESO is fun, but I was playing that with my wife, and then she stopped playing, and so it's kind of boring solo. So I didn't want to join it like a raiding guild or anything. So it's like Everquest is just great. Oh, a flawed defiant knife. I'll take that. I don't want this junk. I should have penned the rules to this so I can buy consumable items from the auction house. Because this is gonna be fun. All right, let's keep going. All right, we got a core shaman over there. All right, let's med for a second while we wait for that roamer right there to move out of the way. Oh shit! Come on, up here. I guess we'll kill them all. Luckily our triple attack's kind of going up, so that's gonna eventually lead to more DPS. But I mean, we're doing, I would say 30s. I'm not, it seems too high right now. I don't know why. We also need to get healed. I wish alchemy was open to all classes, not just shaman. Come on, what can we do? We can move this amber out, swap that out, this jade out, and swap that. We have a flawed defiant gem. Can we put that anywhere? All right, what are we looking at over here now? Oh, looks like we're gonna get a hop along. All right, let's try to focus wheel for a second here. It looks like, from what I can tell, we could solo pull those yellow golems once we get inside that room. So that's all we have to do is get in there, kill 5 of them, and good to go. Lots of roamers right in this area right here. Oh, it's got a damage shield too. That's gonna suck. Yeah, just run down, grab a fungi tunic. Easy peasy, yeah. Come on. Alright, we got 2. That's not bad. That damage shield is bad though. Jeez. Min's about to be up though, so we're good. Come on. Do some super rogue burn or something. I don't know. Wait, whatever you got. Poison proc. Anything. There we go. Mend. Didn't really do much for us. Man. Like, later on we get an AA ability that lowers the, this one right here, ambidextria. Ambidextry? Ambidextry. Ambidextry, huh? I've never said that out loud. I don't know. It sounds weird to me. Ambidextrous is like a real thing. I've never heard of ambidextry. Ambidexterity? Ambidexterity. There we go. That's what I'm reading wrong. Yeah. That'll lower the damage on the offhand damage shield. We can take at higher levels. Yeah, I just don't know why. Reading while on camera is hard. Got no room for that. Do you have a damage shield? No, you just have shaman buff, so you're good. If you give me the low HP aggro, maybe you won't run. Try it. You're about to run though. You're about to. And you're healing yourself. Great news. Alright, I'll just leave that. Alright. So, I think that's... yeah, that's that guy. So, it's that guy and then the bugs roamer. So that means there's 2, I think maybe 3 in this room. And we're almost there. Just need to get a little of this regen real quick. Ixar are definitely a better monk race by far. But it wouldn't be a challenge if we were a monk. I mean, Ixar. We'd be able to regen a lot faster. Alright. We have another Og. Can we put that anywhere? Oh, here's one. That's rough. This thing, can that take that? Guess it can. All right, let's there's 3 of them, yeah. I think wizard first, or whatever the rogue decides to attack. There we go, they're all on her. That's perfectly fine for me. I don't have a command for that, but it's... let me see if I can... I don't have the thing. I'll do a command for that, but it's pretty much just solo self found, no grouping. Mercenaries are acceptable. I can't wear it unless I loot it from a corpse that I'm gonna go with. I killed. I did loot that froglock crown, but I'm gonna sell it. I'm not gonna use it. It's someone had killed the froglock king for, and then no buying anything from the auction house, but I can sell whatever for whatever reason, for like spells or whatever. And then it's not permadeath or anything like that, because we literally died. I said something and then literally died like 2 seconds later from fall damage. So, but it's pretty much just me and the mercenary, plus I can't loot anything. I mean, can't wear anything I don't loot from my own kills. Yeah. Alright, I should probably feign death again. Because we are too low. Yeah, so that means I'll have to gear up myself. That's why I'm allowing the mercenaries, right? If had a little, oh, we're poisoned. We're dead. If 17 seconds, who's gonna win? It's a real tough choice here. If we didn't have the mercenary, it just wouldn't go very far, honestly. And we're unconscious. And that poison dot is gonna kill us. Yep. That sucks. And of course we're bound in Crescent Reach, unfortunately. So where are we bound? Right here. So I need to go to guild lobby. I'm gonna just go ahead and summon my corpse and res it with the mercenary healer. Then we'll I don't know if we'll go back there. That was a little bit more difficult than I was expecting with the runners and stuff like that. I think we'll go to Chrono's castle. I think that'll be an easier time. I'd have to look here in a second. I got lucky on one stream where we got a few ornate pieces. Yeah, we're missing an earring. I mean, almost missing 2 earrings, pretty much. But the rest of this is like the tutorial gear still. Alright, is there a soul binder here? Yes, there is. Where is the soul binder? So that's where I want to bind. There it is, right there. Bind my soul. There we go. Yeah, sorry, Todd. I think that it's probably like the best idea is to kill lower stuff until we're a little bit better geared. I think I might go do this Sun Reverence. That wasn't too difficult. See if there's a different route to get there, though. I didn't like running through Fungus Grove. Let's see here. Where is it? Greg's Inn. So either run through Greg's Inn or run through the Gray. Let's see here. For any of your groups, solo self found? To some extent, right? But not officially. I think I did buy some stuff from the auction house on the boxed groups. But on the new one I'm planning, it's going to be a solo self found. They can only loot what they kill themselves. No auction house or anything. Except to sell things for money. The daily quests, I am doing those. Like I was trying to do the Golem one right there, but it's a little bit out of our range. We're level 47 and now it's level 50. So Might go back there later at a different, little bit higher level. I'm thinking we should probably go do the Sun Reverence one real quick. I think it'll be fairly easy. Just getting there is a pain in the ass. Twilight Sea, the Gray, and Greg's End. Greg's End. Yeah, the pure platinum drops would just be too slow to do anything. I mean, you could probably, if you really wanted to try just doing no even selling stuff, could be a thing, but it wouldn't be fun. How do I, come on. That's annoying. Why can't I just click on it to get to Greg's End? Fungus Grove is our probably only option for this. Oh wait. Yeah, it doesn't show it here either. So we could go this way actually. Howl Shades More. Kada. Hold on. How do I spell that? Yeah, that's right. I'm not even looking. All right. See if I can do that again. How did I spell this character's name? There we go. So we have a guild. I think we can actually shortcut this. Yeah, on the jewelry merchant, I mean, definitely it's it's buyable from a vendor. I don't know if I explicitly said that was allowed or not allowed. So that's something to consider. But it is a lot of platinum too, for those items. Should be able to zone into this guild hall now that we created our own guild. And that should let us port directly to Kata, which will let us go straight to Twilight Sea, if I'm not mistaken. Could be a total shit show about what we're about to go through. But let's see here. While the instance loads up here. Alright, so if we go over to the teleport dude, should give us something, right? Sort by price, go to the lowest one. So Fadar, Common Lands, Treadlands. Oh, we can go straight to Twilight Sea. There we go. That saves us a lot of time. Let's actually unload all this junk. Let's just throw it in a guild bank for right now and then deal with it later. so much easier to deal with later. And then we'll I need to buy bags for my bank, so I can just throw junk in there too. Come on, faster. Because all this stuff will sell for some price. Just a matter of putting it on a merchant. All right, I can't do that one. $25 slots free. There we go. Just go ahead and put these in the bank. Free up a few more slots. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about creating a guild earlier to teleport directly there. I don't know why. That saves so much time though. There we go. And we'll just drop this other stuff off over here. All this other stuff I have not even sorted yet. We're still eating our newbie food. All right, off to Twilight Sea. Where did I put that? Gym. But yeah, I think the Defiant Jewelry Merchant would probably be within bounds. I would say probably anything you can buy from a vendor is probably in bounds, because you know we're gonna have to be able to do that anyway to gear up later on in it. So really, is that a Defiant? Hold on, is that a Defiant weapon? Just like hanging out right here. I don't know where she went. Oh, I have the healer on. Yeah, that's why. That's fine. We'll switch back to the other one as soon as this dies, maybe. No, it's a spinny warhammer. 728. I think our fists are 0.3, so that's not even worth looting. Can you not mount here? There we go. And then right into the water. But if I recall, the jewelry merchant stuff is like starts at like 1,000 each, so we're pretty far off on that. Let's see here, Nightbot. Commands, custom. Add a command. Okay. Alright, I'll do that after the fact. Alright, we're almost there. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the melee. So we're already switched over. And we have to kill Sun Reverence. So that was the easy one we did last stream. So unfortunately, on Alakazam, right, it says these hot zones are supposed to change every day randomly. But I get the exact same daily zones on every single character every day. I think it's got to be like monthly or something they change them. but it is. I wish it was daily, because that would put a lot more variety into leveling for people. Going to the same place over and over again kind of gets monotonous. All right, let's get up here and just run across the zone. Chew on passive quickly before we get aggroed by all this nonsense. Just turn right there. We need to get up there. Every 3 months? Oh my god. I guess the one I was looking at said every day. But every 3 months, oh my gosh. That's not fun. I think I'll post on the bug forum saying that they need to rotate more often. All right, so let's put you in burn mode and go ahead and pull the first one. If I recall right, the experience here was not good at all when we were here before. But these, I think, were yellow? Kind of how the golems are yellow in Siblis. Come on. 2%, still not that great. Wow, that was weird. Sun Revelant Chancellor. He's a rare mob. All right, let's kill him. Oh man, she took off like 40% of his HP. What's her thing doing now? 1800 still? That's crazy. And they still do the curse. Oh, he's got like 2 curses on me right now. Grail of Justice. A ranged slot item. Hat. Ornamentation. Sun Reaver. Let's go ahead and kill him. Come on. Get closer to me. Because your friends aggro through walls. Yeah, I wish it was a little bit more variety. I mean, they have a lot of zones that they could choose from for hot zones, and it would be great if there was more variety. Well, for me, it's been the same thing since I made this character. I haven't gotten a different one. I know that there's a every so often there's a little event thing that pops up. There's little, shows them on the calendar, I think, sometimes, where things change. Maybe it's here. Yeah, hot zones. This pops up every once in a while. Maybe the first. Looks like maybe the first of the months. Month right there. No. Yeah, maybe you're right. Every 4 or 3 months it changes, because there's another one on the April. Yeah, that's horrible. Oh man, I can't imagine 3 months of some of these zones over and over again. And that guy just aggroes through the wall, so we gotta go in there and get him. Oh man. I'm gonna submit a bug report asking them to change that to like actually be daily. I don't know why they would want it 3 months. Yeah, anything better. I mean, doing one hot zone is not going to get you through that 5-level cap, right? So when you come back the next day and you want to do another one, you're going back to the same place. I just don't see the need for it to rotate every 3 months. I just daily or weekly, monthly would be better. I mean, anything would be better. Maybe add more zones to it too. I mean, there's so many zones in these lower level ranges that they could just easy content wins, right? Yeah, that could be true. I do level a lot of characters. All right, what is that? Never. No destroy. Never. I'm not doing the Vextall key, so do no around that. All right. Two more. Ah, you son of a gun. How much is that damage is this gonna do? 67. All right, so that's not too bad. Too bad. I was hoping the Sun Reaver would stop attacking me. What's this one do? Doesn't say. Doesn't say at all. Alright. Alright, we're getting too low. We're gonna die. To dot damage. We got a minute for Rend. Come on, dude. Sun Reaver, go away, man. There we go. We're gonna have to heal up after this one. We only need one more, so we're already doing pretty well. Let's move this junk. Because that is, I think our encumbrance a little too high for my taste. Alright, we're back down to 16. Did mend a little bit, but not a lot. So That's unfortunate. Can't wait till we get the AAs that start to increase our mend and all that nonsense. Improve mend and whatnot. Oh, another dot. Alright, we gotta wait for respawn anyway since we had the named up. Kind of took out the one we were gonna kill. Is that one? That's one right there. So we'll kill him in just a second. It's gonna take. Oh yeah, we're still in combat because we have that dot on us. You get to keep them. So, cool thing is like when you earn an AA, you never lose it. The thing you can lose is rank 2 spells, but I'm not 100% sure how that's handled. And you can't wear prestige items. I don't think I have any, but there'll be like prestige right here, and then the item will turn, I think, yellow or red, and then you don't get the stats from it when you're not when you don't have a gold account. So one of the things that people do is for like a free-to-play account, they will level up the character, be like power leveling or something, and then give it a chrono at level 105. It's gonna be 110 next patch, and then it'll auto grant all of the AAs for up to ring of scale next patch. It's Empires of Kunark right now, so anything that's like ring of scale, you'd get all of this. All of these would get all the way up to the ring of scale expansion. So, and then you don't lose those, but you're still capped at 200 spent, right? For a gold account, I believe. I think a silver account is 1,000, and you'll become a silver account once you use the chrono. So you would be able to earn 1,000 points or 200 points, whatever it is, and then spend those on top of what you're auto granted. But if you spend them beforehand, you don't get refunded, I don't believe, for the ones that get auto granted. If you do, that's something I'm not aware of. Oh man, 2 of them. We're good. Three of them, what? Jeez. All the way through the wall there, buddy. So each class has like a cap, right? The only thing you can go over the cap of AAs by buying these glyphs of destruction, scales. All these are consumable. All these expendable AAs. So like I think the cap for a Shadow Knight was like 56,000. I think it's a little higher now. I can't remember, but you can earn 56,000, not counting the expendable ones, right? And that'll cap all your AAs. Everything will be bought on all these different tabs. And you can only earn over 200 or 1,000 if you have a gold account. But you don't lose them if you go free to play or anything after that. So it's possible to get them all. I think my Bard right now is AA capped for 120. I can't remember though. I think I'm missing like maybe one thing, but I had all the basics and important stuff. And most of my characters were AA capped during the last expansion. I just haven't played them as much in this current expansion. Mostly because I'm waiting for the trade skill items to start actually dropping in numbers that matter. So I've been leveling other characters and doing other other video stuff for I have a heroic beast lord that comes out at the end of the month. I've been doing the gnome regard stuff solo for the earring quest, and those are going to be coming out, and have to do all the progression for the Torment of Velos expansion that I haven't done yet. So I just haven't done anything at 120 really since I got it. It's been kind of boring, really. I had already pretty much gotten all the ore that I need for my Shadow Knight. I got almost all the ore for Gnome Regard and almost all the ore for my Shaman. And then I was like, all right, let's go farm some silk to get the stuff to make the tier 3 TOL armor. And I spent a few hours in a day. It was like 8 hours on a Saturday from like whenever I woke up till I got tired of doing it. And I got like 10 silk in 8 hours, and it was just like not worth my time at that point. I was just like, this is annoying. And I was actually killing the mobs that drop the silk, the worms in Maiden's Eye. It was just like horrible drop rate. If I said 10, I meant 100 because I only got 10 heavy cloth. That's what I was meant to say. Tired. All right, we got another ornate gem, so that's cool. We could sell that. All right, and we completed that quest. Perfect. So we need to go kill stuff that is lower level than us and still blue. I think we should try Chrono's castle. Everything was like blue, and there was like 2 yellow mobs when we were there. I think it's gonna be worth trying. So how can we get back there? We already used the throne. Let's origin out of here. And for counterpoint of the trade skill drop rate, in COV, I could go to Western Waste and farm Draco Liches, the dragon skeleton mobs, and in 8 hours have enough materials to make armor for all my characters. That's how the difference in the drop rate currently is. And yeah, it's just crazy. But apparently they're buffing it according to the test server. Cap of 1K. Okay, so yeah, the way it works is like if you're not a gold account, you're capped on AAs. I'm not gold right now. I'm in gold right now, so you can't see it. But a free-to-play normal character has a 200 AA cap, so you can only earn 200 AA to spend. If you have a silver account, you can get 1,000. If you have a gold account, you have no cap. So, like, all my characters are all gold accounts. When you use a Chrono, you're a gold account for 1 month, if that makes sense. So if you say you level to 110 and you use a Chrono and you're auto-granted all the AAs up to the level 110 AAs, right? If you let the Chrono wear off, right? Say you didn't earn any other ones, you would have a 1,000 AA cap after that, because your account would go silver. So you could then go, farm up 1,000 AAs and spend those wherever you want. But then you'd be capped. You wouldn't be able to earn any more AAs until you go gold again. Does that make sense? All right. While we're here, let's look at the jewelry that this guy sells. So if we sort by level, the best he's got is ornate at 26, and they're only 300 each, so that's not bad. Not bad at all. So we could definitely buy some stuff from him at some point. I'm gonna wait though for now. Yeah, after the Chrono wears off, it goes to silver. It doesn't go back to the normal free-to-play. A silver account lets you have 4 characters. It's still like a free-to-play kind of thing, but it's has a little bit more benefit. It has the higher AA cap, I think 4 characters that you can create and stuff like that. Yeah. Personally, I think it's a bug that they just didn't fix because they got rid of silver accounts through all the other means. Used to be able to buy it, I believe. But I don't think they plan on fixing it. All right, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, Coroner's Castle. Yeah, let's go over there. Let's try it and see. We didn't kill anything last time. It's a short run. If we had a higher DPS, I would go to Howling Stones for sure. But one thing you could do is you could say you have like, you know, some characters like a mage or something, you know, you could technically play them free to play, but just chrono them until you max AA, and then you don't have to chrono them again until later on. Yeah, there's a, I don't think I can see it since I'm gold right now. AA. Yeah, I can't see it because I'm gold, but yeah, there isn't. You can buy AAs, but it's not worth it, honestly. It's not price effective. Because you'd be spending a lot more than a 1-month subscription to unlock AAs. A lot more. And 100 AAs is like nothing, truth be told. There's the high level AA focus skills, they're all usually like 100 to 110. These ones in this tab right here, like the last few ranks are all like 100 and something each, so it's it's quite a bit of AAs to max it all out. You're better off just doing a gold account for however long it takes you to max out your AAs, and then you don't have to after that. All right, hopefully this is doable. I'm hoping. At least be able to kill trash, I guess. Yeah, like so this one right here costs, like if I was gonna buy it, it would be 20 for 1 level up, and it's gonna probably go up to 100 really quick after that. Like here, this one costs 100 just to start it, and this one here, I think at the last few levels are 200 each. So it's that's how you get into the thousands for AAs really quickly. And I think the best I've done in one day is like 1,000 AAs grinding, but that was a long day. All right, blue and blue. All right, let's try this. What we got going on here? We have Rogue. Let's just go ahead and put you on burn and pull this guy. Wait, let's not pull that guy. Let's walk past him. We're apprehensive to ready to attack on that one. That's weird. Those ones are ready to attack. These ones are apprehensive. There's a healer down there. All right, we're gonna have to pull them all. Just start at the beginning. All right, chew on burn and pull. Yeah, we got 2 of them. Where'd she go? Really? All right, 87%. Sorry about that. Water went down the wrong pipe. All right. So we're at 87. What are you gonna give us? Hopefully more than 3. Exactly 3. All right, let's loot these plague mites. I think they're the only thing here that are gonna give us platinum, right? 2 platinum each. So let's see. That guy, the Dark Guardian, was 3%. Oh, and they run. And the mercenary can't path over this bridge for some reason. All right, looks like 3. I wonder if I can get this guy right here without him alerting his friends. Yep. So he was worth 2.8-ish. It is what it is. I just want to get a warlord. That's all I care about. So they spawn over here. There's one, I think, one placeholder there, and then the other ones are over there, but we're gonna have to just kind of fight through it. All right, one more down. Can I get you without getting your friend? Do it right here. Not sure what the spawn time in is in this zone. It's not noted on the map, so see how far we can get. Come on. There we go, another one down. Gym, we'll take the gyms. And probably, maybe I'll buy an earring next time we go to POK, or a ring. Whatever has HP regen, I guess. Alright, we're gonna get 2 from this one. Let's try to heal up a little bit first. And let's see here. Do you all have different connotations? No. Or annotations? Yeah, I don't see anything different. Not sure what raid maps are. I don't know what installed that. All right. Come on. So we went from, oh, almost 48 now. That should get us a little bit more DPS. 28 DPS is just not acceptable. I think at this point, I don't think Guk's gonna give any more experience, so we're gonna have to have a better solution for the next lesson. And we're 48. Very nice. Might have to keep an eye on that when that's gonna respawn. Guess we could always train it out. Oh god. Alright, we're gonna have to pull these back further, I think. Yeah. Oh, these ones are light blue, so let's pull them. That's not gonna actually work. Not gonna work at all. At least the guy that's like in the water down there didn't like join in, but he's probably trying to heal these guys. Yeah, the spectral collar down there is healing. Oh, he healed once only, so that's good. God, 19 DPS. The Arisen? What? What is that? The Arisen Soldier. I don't know what he is. Skeleton Guard. Aggressive Lieutenant. A resident soldiers for a quest. Undead jailer. Alright, let's put you on passive so we can feign death. Let's see what we get here. Oh, we got one. That's good. Perfect. Did she just literally try to take off across the bridge? That's crazy. Alright. So we'll keep pulling that way. I'd like to get that roamer there. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, man. So I gotta get one of those guys next. Let's see if we can grab him right here. We got two of them. Alright, I guess we're fighting them right here, because I forgot to do passive again. And if I'm not mistaken, these things are clerics and they're going to complete heal each other. And we got another ad. This could go in complete disaster here in a second. Since I can't make her back off. Yeah, they're already healing themselves. They still run out of mana, maybe? Yeah, jeez. It's gonna be a battle of attrition here. So he's about to lose his symbol. Feign death again. There. It's not gonna go well, I don't think. Oh, we mended a little bit of damage there, but not enough. Especially with the current rate of healing this thing's got going on. I got nothing for that, so just gonna, oh god, it's already back up to 65. All because I didn't have her on passive. I wish we had more control over the mercenary, in the sense we could tell it to back off, like a pet, and position mobs better. Maybe not completely off and on, but... Oh wait, at least control them a little bit. Alright, let's get this one here. Is she attacking it? Yeah, she is. And he's healing again. Can I... What happens if I just walk backwards? There we go. That'll let me take a little less damage. But we're gonna get to under 20% soon. Alright, that one's dead. Alright. Let's take it as much as we can. Hopefully she backstabs. I don't know what the cooldown is on her her poison burn that she does, but hopefully it's not that long. Doing okay, I guess. 10% in already. Killing light blues. Can't tell if the entrance respawned yet, but I think I'm gonna go back and med up over there. Yeah, it doesn't look like it has, so I think that'd probably be the best course of action. Just med up and then kill again. Maybe we'll get lucky and the that bridge placeholder will spawn us a skeletal warlord with the staff, and then we can be happy. Alright, that is gonna take a few seconds to med up. Oh, how are we on buffs? We got an hour left on temperance, that should be fine. Just a matter of that. Alright. So that other quest that we were looking at, does it have anything here? It does. Strand of silver silk. Alright, so we need to keep an eye out for strands of silver silk while we're here. That is for that monk staff that drops, or there's a quest item from Chrono. I think actually this might be a fun quest just to do. Let's see here. Silver silk. Bodyguard, pawbuster, sentry, decayed. Okay. So pretty much anything can drop it. Yeah, I think we'll work on getting all of these items for this quest, because it is a decent looking staff. I mean, it's what, 1223? I think that's better than what we're dealing with right now, so. Still no respawn on the entrance. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So that would give us more time to go forward in the zone. Alright, we are pretty much full health now. Alright. What do we got down there? Curate. Some mobs in the down there. Let's put you back on passive. I kind of want to get up to the upper wall area right up there. What level is this dude? He's like red, I think. No, he's yellow. He's 50. I don't know what he's for. But we're indifferent to him, so it doesn't matter. Alright, Lieutenant is 55. Oh, crap. Burn. Burn. I don't think we can take this guy. Oh, he's got a sentry over there. Alright. Alright, let's just try to tank him. Hopefully she actually burns him here in a second. if I feign death, I think she'll run. Because he's red. Oh gosh, what is he hitting for? 140? 239. Okay, it's not happening. Let her build up some aggro. There we go. Interesting, this guy's like 55 and everything else is like light blue. And he's not a rare or anything, so it's even weirder. She's actually taking damage from this guy, which is crazy. Yeah, it's very weird. I probably should have ran away. But as long as it's only him, I think we should be fine. Just in case we have to run. We're about to pull aggro, so I'm gonna evade that off. Let her continue to tank it until she gets lower, and then we'll try to tank it a little bit. We're just, he's hitting for 240 almost, so it's like crazy time. Current gear set. Oh wow, her 1800 poison only did 903. That's pretty interesting. Oh, now we're dead. Oh, good. And that guy didn't decide to join the fight. So let's go over here and feign death real quick. What is this? White silk gloves? 2000 tribute. Decent caster gloves. Nice. I guess he's named, just didn't have a rare creature tag. And the entrance still has not spawned. Trying to see if I can see any of the mobs up there. I can't. What is this sentry? Is he still, no, he's ready to attack. Let's go right here and heal up. Hopefully we get a respawn down here. I think it would be better in our best interest to kill these lower level ones than trying to go deeper into the zone. Oh, I wish I had tracking to see if the warlord's up at a different location. So I believe there can only be one up at a time. There we go. Apprehensive. We got them. We should have it all split so we can just pull them one by one. Oh my god. What is this? Just like roleplay walking to get over here. That was hilarious. Alright, and then the other one spawned far enough back. Okay, perfect. These runners. Come on. Not hitting. Do I not have? Oh, I had to take it out. Oh, let's make a new one. Hide corpse all. There we go. Now I can just hit that and it'll hide all these corpses. Alright, he's dead. We should get another one right around here. Unless he was like a roamer or something. Where is he? Should have been up by now. I don't think I took that much time. There he is. There's one of them at least. What is our current triple attack cap? 60? Interesting. Oh, yeah, we got another one. These are all light blue though, so this probably is not going to be best location. Especially with running mobs, right? If we're going to be fighting running mobs, we should invite something better. I'm going to have to do some research in between now and Monday. Alright, get that one. Still don't know where the roamer guy is at. I guess he's upstairs still. The stairs are right there. Nothing that way. Those ones haven't repopped yet. Come on, die. And we don't want those. Alright. So I'm guessing that guy's got to come downstairs at some random point in time. Alright, let's try to keep as much sitting as possible to med up. Just so we're not low on life. There we go, we got another guy. Let's get him. See here. Yeah, I wish we could go deeper. Definitely with like a duo, I think we could do more. I'm gonna have to look up one-handed weapons, I think, is what... I think Defiant is the best I can do, but I'm gonna have to look up, if there's anything else that drops that we can go camp at this level. I was looking for two-handers before, but I think one-hand is going to be just something we're going to have to do. Alright, what do we got? Another sentry? I have to put her on passive to get him across the bridge. I don't want to do whatever he's going to spawn next to at the same time. Of course. Come on. Of course. All right, 48 is good. Let's see here. This one's light blue, so a little bit lower. I think we'll have to figure out a different zone. Yeah, I'm still going. I think this is probably gonna be the last mob I kill, though. I'm actually getting tired. I did sleep most of today, but I'm starting to feel tired. It's I'm gonna have to do some research anyway on a better spot to level. I think these are a little bit too high high hit point right now. I need to find something a little bit lower. I'm thinking maybe Soul B bugs maybe might be a better option. Wow, look at that mask. Look at that thing. That is an upgrade, surprisingly. We went from 2 AC to 7 AC and 45 hit points. Alright. Not at this level. Later on there's an AA ability that gives us like a 6-second snare, but not anytime it's relevant at all, so yeah. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. But yeah, that was we got from 44 to 48, and it's crazy. You can yeah, wow, golden tickets are 300k on Verona Vi. Jeez. I could just log all my characters on Chrono and make millions. But yeah, I mean, the golden ticket's the easiest way to get that mask. Just make a lot of accounts. They're all free, right? And I think you can buy the tickets with gold, free-to-play accounts. Don't quote me on that, but if you can, over time you'll eventually have enough accounts to give you the tickets. But it's really slow. But yeah, I have like 50 accounts that I've created. Most of them are all free to play. I haven't found a use for them yet, but they have loyalty points on them. Yeah, you can make like one a day, and just make a character and just let it sit there. But don't quote me on if free to play can actually buy the golden ticket. I'm not sure on that. I've just been letting them collect. So when I make a character, right, like say this one, I already have 590 loyalty tokens. So something to consider. Something to consider. But I am gonna go to bed. So thank you for the follow there, JHammySLC. I really appreciate everybody who watched, and thank you very much. Have a fantastic weekend.